Good morning and welcome back to Drayton Manor here in Tamworth, Staffordshire. Not been for a while. I thought I'd come back, have a little look at some of the updates, do a bit of a summer vlog. I say summer, the sun's not really shining. I've got my hoodie partially on. And yeah, welcome to Drayton Manor. I thought we'd come around, get a bit of footage, see what's happening here, because I've not done a vlog since back near the start of the season. And you know me, I like to keep you up to date with what's happening at these parks, especially the locals. I mean, Drayton Manor is like my second local park after Alton Towers, even though I spend more time at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is my third local, really. But yeah, back here at Drayton Manor, of course got season pass for here. So yeah, I thought I'd come down here. It's only my third visit of the year. I did the vlog at the start, came for a few hours when we went to that fun fair, and then yeah, come back for a third visit. So welcome to summer at Drayton Manor. It's the first day of their entertainment offering for the summer today, so we'll have a little look at some of that. Obviously, in terms of rides, got some of my favourites here in terms of flat rides. I really look forward to getting on Maelstrom, have a go on Pandemonium, Apocalypse as well, the Intermin Giant Drop, and yeah, it should be a good day really. Just going to give you a bit of an update what's going on, get a bit of footage around the park, and yeah, going to start off with a ride over on the scariest place under one roof, which is the Haunting, just over here. We've got Alex over here as well, and some random ladies. Some girls are following us in, I don't know who it is. Yeah. So, someone Alex knows.
Someone I know.
Yeah. Don't know, she just rocked up like on the car park, don't you?
Wearing the same jacket as me as well.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah.
Dr. Ghostman.
Alex hasn't been to Drayton Manor
in a while.
Like all season.
It's been nearly a year. Fireworks last year.
Like, bear in mind, and you used to work here, and you've not been all year.
This used to be my ride, and I'm now back, and I'm going in.
And you're dressed like a vampire or something, like with a cape on.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, can't wait. I'm excited.
I can't complain. Look at this. Like, it's not
Mystery Mine.
Not properly on, is it, Mystery Mine? What? We're not back from America yet.
Sorry. Yeah, we haven't even been.
We're not back yet.
Oh, so we just popped back for Drayton Manor.
No, we have been to Dollywood. No, they're definitely on.
Okay, we have been there.
There you go. Welcome to Drayton Manor. Let's go into Drayton Green Vicarage. And yeah, Alex has paid to come in today. Like,
I have.
Been an annual pass holder.
You sound surprised.
Well, normally, you had a season pass or staff ticket.
I'm not very good at scaling fences.
When was the last time you paid though for a ticket? Yeah, like you have a season pass or staff ticket.
It's got to be like 5 or 6 years probably. Yeah. I had a season pass for quite a while, so. Yeah, gosh, it's nice though. £18 I think is a good offer with the season pass vouchers.
Yeah, that's the good thing. You get like loads of vouchers and you bring friends for 18 quid. So
I'm glad that I'm a friend.
Yeah, just about.
All right, yeah.
Look who's here today.
What's wrong with my hair? What's wrong with my hair?
Yeah, right, Elvis. Right. Let's get have a ride on the Haunting.
Dead just like you'll be.
Ooh. Not a horrible man.
Ghostly. Here we go. As Tower 5 rises on Apocalypse at Drayton Manor, Sean prepares for his ride. With his legs suspended to the ground, the tower reaches up high, around 56 meters in the air, before plummeting you down in about 3 seconds. Here we go. Oh yes, here he comes. All the way down. Apocalypse at Drayton Manor. Ride it now, before it's too late.
Just done a couple of rides then, as you saw there, from some lovely off-ride footage from Alex, who's a bit scared to go on Apocalypse. I mean, he wouldn't even ride any of the towers just on Apocalypse. Like, absolutely crazy. I mean, why Alex? Why?
You're a barrel of lies.
No, I'm joking. He came on, but I was like, right, let's go and do Tower 5. We started off, we did Tower 3, which is stand up with floor. Obviously, you got 3 and 4 that are both of those, but 4's off at the moment. We then went round and did 2, which is one of the 2 different sit-downs. You got 1 and 2 that are those. And then you got 5, which is stand up without floor, but he wouldn't come on. Was that enough numbers for you then?
I'm not very good at maths.
Neither am I, but I know what different towers are.
It's just one of those where when you've got your legs dangling down, it adds a bit of another dimension to the ride. It's a dimension that I really don't want to
It hurts a little bit on your man parts.
It does. That's the last time I did it, and it hurt. So
but it's worth it. It's worth the pain. But oh yeah, we've been on it. We also did the Haunting. That was really good, in my opinion. That's the best that it ever has been. I mean, I said my thoughts earlier in the year, but you enjoyed the changes in there. Do you approve being an ex-employee? for you?
The library scene is sensational. It's always been a nice scene, it's always been fun, but now there's a story to it.
Yeah.
A really good jump scare that I won't spoil for you, but it's definitely really worth visiting for. And the whole ride experience feels a lot more complete now, as it should be. Leave it as it is, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's kind of finished now. That leave it as it is. It's the best state it's ever been since that ride. When I first went on it, obviously I didn't do it in its first couple of years, but I did it. I think it was 1999. I first went on it.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. So you know, obviously a few years after it actually opened. But yeah, I mean, you look back on it, it's the best state that I've ever seen that ride in, which is good to see. Talking of rides that are in a good state, we've got another one now. We're going on Showdown. It's time to take back the West.
Before we go on it, can we go get some breakfast? I really want to get some cereal, some like golden nuggets or something.
Oh, I got no golden nuggets to be found here now.
Oh, what?
You can come on this one though, so I'll take you along for the ride. Here we go. Time to take back the West on Showdown. Oh, smoky.
Smoky man.
So you get this little onboard free show. Oh, spacing them out. There we go.
Keep your hands in the car at all times.
Here we go. Obviously they had some upgrades in here for last year. Oh, hello, morning. Sorry. Put this big star cloth in and updated it quite a bit. It's a lot better. It's still a bit too bright in here for my liking though. I've said this for a while and obviously know quite a lot of the management here at the park and suggested it. Just needs to be a little bit darker in terms of some of the lighting, a bit more maybe orange and stuff. Hey, you got a bonus! Yeah! Got a bonus in the back. I'm going to try and get a bonus now. That's not fair. How come you've got... Oh!
Yeah!
Oh. Why am I not getting any bonuses? There we go. Hey! You got a bonus! You got a bonus. There we go. He's got a bonus in there. There you go. Make sure you flush. You've got a bonus. There you go. Flush your bonus down. That's it. There we go. Oh, there we go. I got a bonus. That's it. It's only a short little ride this, but it's not bad for an interactive ride to be honest.
You got a bonus!
Yeah. Bonuses for everyone today. Come on Jamie, where's your bonus? Jamie's got a bonus. Oh, but these cars aren't spaced out very well today. Keep stopping.
You got a bonus!
We got record bonuses today. There we go.
For the record one?
What we got in the back there? There we are. 13,000 in the back. I've got a disappointing 4,000. There we are. This is a good bonus you can get down here normally. Where is it? Come on. Hey, you got a bonus on Showdown. So we've just got a bonus over on Showdown. Nice little ride that. Them upgrades they did last year were really good. And here we go, come to see my little lady over here with the jugs. And hashtag Sean Spinning Sausage, that's still going strong. There it is in the middle. Like I say, I'm not a big fan of that sauce on there, dry only. Well, there you go. Some people do like putting sauce on the sausage. Me personally, I'd rather just have a nice plain sausage. But there you go, Drunken Barrels. Let's go and have a ride. It's always good to have a ride on Drunken Barrels, and a little tip for you with that ride is when it gets right to the end, make sure you save some energy to keep it spinning really fast, because unlike your traditional teacup style ride, with that it actually locks on the wheel, so it causes like a massive moment of like dizziness. It's crazy. Like I say, you go on like Marauder's Mayhem in Mutiny Bay at Alton Towers, and obviously they tell you to stop spinning, and you could just keep spinning on there, but you have to manually stop. Whereas on that, it's all automatic, which makes it really forceful actually at the end, especially if you wait until right at the end, put your full force into spinning it, and then it just locks on, and yeah, you get a really nice dizzy moment on there. Anyway, just come down here to the boardwalk, Drayton Manor as they call it, down here by the wonderful lake. This is great. This is actually one of my favourite parts in a UK theme park. I really feel like Drayton Manor have kind of used it to its potential with putting rides all around it. You know me, I like a good lake in a theme park. I think water really adds to it. Having the likes of Maelstrom over there at the back that's running the Intamin gyro swing, of course Stormforce 10 that actually runs into the lake itself. You know, I really feel like they have sort of used it well, but in other ways I'd like to see them use it more. Where I'm standing right now used to be the loading area to the Drayton Queen, which was a little boat what used to take you around on the lake. That got retired a couple of years ago. I'd like to maybe see them put in some sort of permanent fountain show on this lake just here. I mean, I'm talking maybe a bit bigger than the likes of what they've got at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Obviously that's what you walk through, isn't it, in the path. You know, a bit bigger than that, but maybe not quite the size of Aquanura, Efteling. Something kind of in the middle, just along here. Maybe something similar to the Europa Park Balrock fountain show there, Waterfire, something along those lines. I think it'd be really nice, maybe every 30 minutes have a water show going off down here at the front, and then if they wanted to in the future they could expand on that. Maybe at the fireworks event they could get all lights on it and stuff for that. You know, I don't know, like you could do a lot with this lake. I feel like they kind of, you know, have done quite a bit with ride positioning, but it'd be nice to do some more around here as well. Obviously Buffalo, that runs around here as well. It'd be good to see like another major coaster sort of interacting, a bit like the Hulk does at Islands of Adventure in Florida. Love to see something like that come out. I'm not saying, you know, a B&M coaster, but just something like interacting out on the lake. Maybe something a bit like Lek Coaster that I did over at Legendia in Poland. Something along those lines. I think it'd work really nice around here. But anyway, lots more rides to get on here at Drayton Manor. The weather's not too bad actually. It's really quite warm. Hopefully we're not going to get like loads of rain. I might even go on Stormforce 10 later. Watch this space. Faster. Instead of ride on Flying Dutchman after my nice food. Quite an underrated attraction that, in my opinion. Little spinning ride.
Too early for Halloween.
Halloween's not yet. Oh, you got the lady behind, love it. Different ride and accelerator, used to be known as Ben 10. Opened in 2011, this one. Changed over a couple of years ago with the new theme. So let's go on and show you some off-ride shots. You're right there, you're fixing your car.
Just giving it a good screw.
I can't imagine you doing like a manly job like that, you know. It's just quite funny. I can't imagine you. Get your screwdriver out. I can't imagine you with your screwdriver like on a car. I can't imagine me doing it either, to be fair, but I don't know. I build things, don't I? I've built stuff.
I don't really know what's happening right now.
I'm quite good with my tools though, so I'm quite good at like building things.
I'm quite good with a chisel.
Alright, let's try.
I'm quite good with a chisel.
A chisel. There we are, we'll chisel away and make a nice new ride for Drayton Manor. Yeah. Right, let's go and have we go on an accelerator. I tell you what, that was a good ride, wasn't it, on an accelerator? What did you think? No, he's not speaking to me again. Anyway, so we've made our way over to a certain ride that I love, but I've not been on it for ages. In fact, last year Stormforce 10 had a full refurbishment and I just didn't go on it because every time I came to Drayton Manor the weather wasn't that good, and then the year before it was shut for the full season. So I've not actually been on Stormforce 10 for over probably nearly 3 years, 2.5 years at least. So I'm looking forward to actually getting on here and riding it. And how do you feel that you're coming on with me? Yeah. On a serious note, Alex is bailing, he's not coming on. Jamie's coming on though. Yeah! So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna get covered in like loads of smelly, horrible lake water, but it's gonna be worth it. I've not been on this ride for ages. You know me, I love my water rides. To be honest, the past sort of 12 months, I've not done as many water rides as I used to do. Always used to go on Valhalla at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Always used to come on Stormforce 10, Tidal Wave at Thorpe Park. But you know what, I've just sort of not done as many water rides lately. But I'm gonna start getting back into that now, starting from today, by going on this beauty just here, not this guy here, by going on Stormforce 10. So we're gonna come off absolutely soaked. However, of course, I've got my spare clothes ready over in the car. So So this lovely Dollywood Mystery Mine t-shirt is going to get covered in lovely lake water. So yeah, you ready, Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex has bailed, he's not coming on. So here we go, let's go and give this a ride. I'll take you in the queue line. I'm doing this for you, Charlotte. She couldn't be here today, unfortunately. But I'm sure if Charlotte, the actual fisher woman, was here, she would definitely join us for a ride. But here we go, it's time to go and get soaked on Stormforce 10. And like I said, I've not done it for ages. I'm looking forward to giving it a ride. Might even have 2 if I enjoy it, or maybe not. So here we are entering one of the nicest themed queue lines in the whole of the UK. Loads of little details in here, and like a lot of people, obviously if you don't come on this ride you don't get to see all this, but even if you don't want to get soaked, it's well worth just having a little walk up the queue line, to be honest, just to come and see all this. You've got a bit of themed audio in here, the Harbour Master's office. It's nice, and then here we go, our little pal is just round here, the fisherman himself. Here he is. How are we doing? Yeah. Oh, I think them people thought I was talking to them. Here he is. How are we? How's the storms out there? Any storms that I need to worry about? No? Nothing? Why is nobody talking to me on this ride? How's the storms doing? See him in there. Nothing. They're not talking to me, what's going on? But on a serious note, we'll see you when we come off Stormforce 10. One of the best water rides in the country here at Drayton Manor. Summer holidays, you'd think that you'd have a queue. It's the first proper day of the summer holidays around here today. You'd think we'd be waiting a while, but it looks like it's a walk-on. So let's go, and we'll see you after when we're covered in lake water. So we've just come off Stormforce 10, 11, 12, yeah, no, it's definitely 10. So yeah, we went on there, and you know what? It was good to ride it. Like I say, it's been so long since I last went on that, and it's one of the big 4 water rides here in the UK, and I talk about these quite a lot. I'll just recap you on those. Obviously, you've got Drench down at Oakwood in Wales, back there again in a couple of weeks, and I will be having my ride on it. Along with that, of course, you've got Tidal Wave down at Thorpe Park, and that's always a big one to go on. Valhalla at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and Stormforce 10 here at Drayton Manor. So, you know, they're the big 4 water rides, and yes, there's quite a few others out there, but they're our major ones here in the UK. This is certainly, depends where you sit, to be honest. Like, this one varies a lot. If you're sitting at the back, it's one of the wettest. If you're sitting near the front, it's not as bad. We actually went on row 2 there, so it was okay. I mean, to be honest, we've come off, I'm not that bad at all. Like, the sun's shining now. Quite funny, because when me and Jamie like sat in the seat, it started to chuck it down with rain. Like, you wouldn't think it. 5 minutes ago it was raining, and then now the sun's out again. Just my luck, that is, isn't it? Sitting down on the water ride, and then all the rain starts coming down. But there you go. I thought it was like water just dripping off the trough, but definitely wasn't. It was proper rain. It's come right over. I couldn't believe it. And yeah, we didn't get too wet. We were on row 2. Obviously with that backwards drop, if you're on the back 2 rows, it's an absolute soaker. Even on row 2 where we was, you certainly get part of the impact there, what comes from that splash when it goes down backwards. But you know what, it's a great water ride. It's got a good theme. It's got a nice station and everything all around it. And the refurbishment, what they did for last year, has certainly made it look better as well. So I'm glad that I've had a ride on it. Will I probably go on again this year? Unless I'm here on a really hot day, probably not. But I've had a go on it, I enjoyed it, and if you do come down here to Drayton Manor, definitely worth checking out. 20 years old, that ride this year, opened in 1999. It's a fantastic water ride, and yeah, definitely come here, appreciate it, and have a go. Feel like I've sort of like not appreciated it over the past couple of years, to be honest. You know, it was shut for that full season, had the refurb for last year. Yeah, I said I was going to do it last summer, I didn't go on it. But yeah, I've been on it today and I enjoyed it. But there you go, Stormforce 10 here at Drayton Manor, still one of the best water rides here in the country. awesome ride then on Maelstrom, the park's interim gyro swing. Just over there, sat next door to the ride that we can't talk about. We've got a whisper. G-Force.
Yeah. Somebody say something.
Yeah, me. I said G-Force.
Said what?
G-Force.
G-Force?
Shh. Keep it on the lowdown. But a little bit of an update for you on said ride. G-Force. It's still standing at the moment. Who knows if they're going to be taking it down or not. I mean, there's been a lot of rumours that the ride, of course, was going to be removed completely. Some people saying that they were trying to get it fixed to then sell to another park. It's definitely no longer going to operate again here at Drayton Manor. It is going to be coming down at some point, but when, nobody really knows. Sure, we'll get some sort of update on it at some point in the future. I mean, it can't sit there forever. It's been completely took off the park map. There's no mention of it, and there's some signs around the front that say preparing something for future enjoyment. So we know it's definitely coming out. The park did say, you know, it is being removed. It's just, where's it going? Are they getting it fixed, then move it somewhere else, or sell the ride? Are they just going to scrap it? Who knows? But if there's any bits going from it, I'll try and set it up in my garden. I'd try and have the whole coaster, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. One of my least favourite coasters, that.
A lot of space to waste.
It is a lot of wasted space. I'd rather just have a nice bit of grass, to be honest. There we go, you get some great views down here at Shockwave. Really hoping at some point in the future all this path round here opens up again, because you've got some great shots down here of Shockwave, that stand-up coaster. We'll have a ride on there at some point today, of course. If you haven't guessed already, we're on the Polperra Express. Nice little train ride. A couple of trains here at Drayton Manor. There's one in Thomasland. And you've got this one here as well that runs around the back of Shockwave. Some nice views of the lake as well. And all the ducks just chilling out. Yeah, they got quite a lot of space for expansion here at Drayton Manor. They've actually put some planning permission in for some new lodges, which they're planning on building round at the back just over there. So that'll be interesting to see in the future. Obviously they've got the Drayton Manor Hotel already. So it'll be really interesting to see where they go in the next few years. A lot of these parks that are family owned are putting in a lot of investments. Look at Poulton's Park with Tornado Springs for 2020. The 10 looping roller coaster coming to Flamingo Land. Both family owned parks. So Drayton Manor really need to get something out really for next year. There's going to be a lot of competition. Obviously we don't know what Alton Towers have got planned. That's the closest major part to here really. Obviously you got Twin Lakes, that's not too far either, but in terms of big players, obviously you've got Alton Towers that's not too far. We don't know what they've got coming for 2020, but there's rumours of something in Cloud Cuckoo Land. So really Drayton Manor do need to get something going for next year. So what they have got that's new though, I've not seen this before. Definitely not here when I last came on the train. There we are. Got a little bug hotel down there. There we are, they're quite nice, aren't they? Quite interesting, one hanging from the tree. Get stung. Yeah, comment down below. I'd like to know your thoughts on what you'd like to see come here to Drayton Manor in the next few years. But there is something new coming to the zoo, so we'll have a little look in there later on. That little plastic animal reminded me of it, but we'll have a little look in the zoo later, because there is something new coming. A bit of development taking place.
Me to tell you about the future.
I do indeed. I want to know what new rides are coming in. I won't put it on YouTube, I won't tell anybody, just please tell me the rides. More rides. More rides. New rides. Happy birthday, Shockwave! Happy birthday, Shockwave.
25.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Shockwave 25. Let's get him a ride. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Yeah.
Shockwave.
Shock, 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 Shockwave. 7 up. Shockwave. 7 up. Shockwave. What are we gonna ride? Shockwave. What's some more ride? Shockwave. What are we gonna Shockwave. Shockwave. What the hell's just happened? 4 inversions. The Intermin stand-up coaster that owned back in 1994.
Back in the UK, all right.
The big 3 of 1994, Shockwave at Drayton Manor, the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and Nemesis at Alton Towers, all celebrating 25 years of operation in 2019. It's going to have a ride on Shockwave. Shockwave. Someone doesn't make a remix of that, I'll be disappointed.
America, Africa, Europe. Oh, what a wicked lion I am! I forgot I'm wearing my pirate jacket.
Which is sure to find another great adventure waiting for us out there. Another great adventure, a life without a care. Here it is, show you how. It's a great adventure, here and now. Another great adventure, another great adventure.
Well done, everyone!
And a nice ride then on Shockwave. Then we came straight off that and went to see some of the new entertainment for this summer. Actually the first day of it today. They're going to be running a different show every week on that stage, which is just opposite Thomasland. It's not inside it, it's just out the front. And yeah, quite enjoyed it. About a 15-20 minute show. You've got the character in there that's Rory, and Rory is a lion, not a tiger. Rory the tiger is something else, like, apparently.
Rory the Tiger is something else, yeah.
I think Rory the tiger is at Haven Holiday Park. I don't know if he still is.
I don't know.
It was Rory the Tiger and
now.
Bradley Beaver as well. Or Bradley Bear. Bradley Bear. I don't know.
Bradley Beaver is Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Oh, I don't know. I'm confused.
I'll tell you what else you're confused about. After Shockwave, you didn't watch the show. You went on Air Race, which you were
Oh yeah, we did Air Race as well. Yeah, did Air Race.
What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know, mate. Too many visits to Drayton
Not
Manor.
good, not good, mate.
It all blends into one. But yeah, I've done a few different rides, and yeah, in terms of crowd levels today, you know, it's not been too busy at all. Considering it's the first day of the summer holidays, it's just been like an average day. Ride close 5 o'clock. No 10 o'clock park closes here. You know, not like the American trip, but
What is that?
you know, it's yeah, back to 5 o'clock closes even in the summer holidays. But then it makes me think: is the demand for it here today? I mean, there isn't really any need for it to be open later than 5. You know,
A lot of families,
yeah,
a lot of families don't stick around
go.
till 10.
Yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, we're coming around for a little walk in the zoo, because there's a bit of development taking place down here. I mean, you know my thoughts on the zoo here. I'm not a massive fan of it. Not a big zoo fan in general, to be honest. I like my safari parks, but not a big fan of the zoos. And here, I've said my thoughts on it a lot in various different vlogs. I just don't think the zoo's that nice here, not compared to some others that I've been to, like Tricross, for example. But you know, we thought we'd have a little walk down here, because there's development taking place over at the back, so we'll talk a bit more about it when we get down there. So here we are, this will be the site of the new African Avery, which is coming soon. Quite a small little site that they're working on here in terms of, this is obviously the foundations for it, and I imagine all the fences will go up around the side. But yeah, you know, it's good to see something else new is coming in. I mean, the zoo does need a lot of work doing to it. As you can see, they've got these themed construction banners up. Under construction, planning for future fun. These are the same ones they've got up outside G-Force as well. But yeah, it's good to see something's coming in. The site round the back here, I mean, we'll take a walk round actually, so whilst I'm talking about it. The site round the back here used to be home to the penguins. Used to have a really nice penguin exhibit. Then took that out and it turned into like areas just for like birds to come and just chill in the water. But yeah, I'm hoping they sort of refurbish all of this area around the back here. I mean, it does show penguins on here again. Obviously these signs have been here for a couple of years now, so I don't know if this is just what they want to do in the future for here, or if it's actually got dates for when they want things open, but at least something's coming in down here. But in my opinion, it needs more than just a few exhibits to completely change this zoo. It needs a lot of money spending on it, or none at all in my opinion. They should either get rid of it or spend a lot of money on it. It's been, for too long now, it's been just sort of getting by, hasn't it? Whereas I think in this day and age, with a lot of animal enclosures and stuff, and a lot of controversy,
modifying
you know,
enclosures and things isn't necessarily progress for the future. Expanding size and things isn't really progress for the future. It's keeping the animals here and just developing and modifying and making sure that the enclosures they're in are safe and secure. Generally speaking, I think the fascination of zoos is not the same as what it used to be before. Heavily themed rides and attractions and other different experiences that theme parks can offer now. Certainly more down the leisure route. I think this is something we've talked about a lot in the UK. You just mentioned with late night closures and things. In parks, there's so much more they could capitalise on. Cinemas, bowling, ice skating, laser tag. Yeah. Things that have been around for a long time.
Escape rooms and stuff.
Parks could develop more with their big spaces rather than just, you know, sort of filler rooms, unfortunately. But, you know, I guess, you know, changes are coming. Signage has definitely been a massive thing that's been updated.
Yeah.
It's keeping things fresh. Is it for everyone? No. Is it for some people? Yes, totally, I get that, but I think the general consensus of zoos nowadays isn't the same as what people have always wanted.
No, it's changed a lot.
And I think times need to move on now. We need to forget about the past and start looking at the future. I mean, you know, look at the Sea Life Trust and what they do around the world now. There's so much conservation. It's important to protect it. And you know, I understand that there is that fascination of, oh, there's a monkey, oh, there's a tiger, oh, there's penguins here, but actually, I bet there's nothing quite as special as going to see animals in their natural habitat, you know, on many African savannas and, you know, many other quests you could do around the world.
Even safari parks, so it's very different to a zoo, isn't it? Like, you know, just walking around a path like this and seeing stuff behind a fence. A lot of safari parks and even some more modern zoos. I mean, you've got to look at Wildlands Adventure Zoo, which is in Emmen, over in the Netherlands. I mean, we went there last year. That was incredible. You walk around it, but the enclosures were absolutely huge. The animals had a lot of space. So that's obviously the thing. The animals obviously take priority. Oh, here we go, got some lemurs down here. You know, yeah, the animals take priority, don't they? And that's how it always should be. But moving forward, I'd like to see this zoo in particular move away from this sort of, all these sort of cages as they are really, and sort of expand some of the areas and see where we go forward with it. Either that or not have it at all, in my opinion. Right then, so here we are on the little train what takes you down from the end of the zoo to the rest of Thomasland, and that used to be Rosie over there. Oh, it's been completely painted up. I'm not too sure on what train it is now. I don't really know enough about Thomas now. I used to. There you are, it's got a red coat of paint now. Yeah, Thomas used to be, Rosie used to be there. Thomas is still running.
I'm about to say Thomas has become an entrepreneur last time. He couldn't get his own engine working like I used to watch him. Now he's got a whole fleet.
Yeah, he's got a whole fleet. Well, he's doing well, there's old Thomas. So it's a nice little journey. You can either get it from Thomasland down to the zoo or vice versa, but you are better off really getting it from the zoo down to this end because it does tend to get busy leaving Thomas Land, because obviously everybody's in the area. You get some good views of troublesome trucks as well, a little Gerstlauer coaster. Here we are, we've got about an hour left of the day here at Drayton Manor. Made a full day of it today. Got the train into Thomas Land then and had a ride on the Troublesome Trucks Runaway Coaster, that little Gerstlauer that opened as part of the area. And next up we're going on Dodgems Ahoy! Last part of the day here at Drayton Manor. We've missed a few bits actually today. I mean, we're not going to get everything in, 2-day park. Don't know how we've managed to not do everything today for some reason, but we haven't been on the Bouncy, we haven't done Buffalo, more re-rides on a few bits, 4D Cinema. We want to do a couple more rides in Thomas Land. You know, we just, I don't know, maybe we've seen a lot of people here we know as well who work at the park we've been chatting to, but for some reason we've not managed to get loads in today. Here we go, we're going on Dodgems Ahoy! Dodgems Ahoy! Just had a ride then on the mighty Buffalo roller coaster. Keeps going after all them years. Never lets you down. The coaster that just keeps on giving. The Buffalo here at Drayton Manor. Last 10 minutes of the day. Just got a time for one more ride on Apocalypse. And then maybe do Pandemonium as well, because that's quite quiet. And it's just next door. So we've just done a couple of rides to end our day here at Drayton Manor. We went on Apocalypse again on Tower 5 and then went on Pandemonium to wrap up the day. But there you go, it's come to the end of the vlog. Me and Alex have been trapped in here. I mean, I can't really turn my head to see him. Are you alright there, Alex?
To be honest with you, Sean, I've never felt better.
Yeah, really?
I feel pretty good.
Have you had a good day at Drayton Manor?
I've had a lovely day, yeah. We've been here all day. We've made a full day of the park.
Yeah.
We've not actually completed all the rides we wanted to today. We were saying something. I know we've had a few conversations with people.
Just a few.
Met a few fans of people that were wide too. I've been chatting there. But generally speaking, it's been a really good day. The park's had a great atmosphere, and it's been quite busy too, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, it started off quite quiet, but as the day went on, a few more queues formed. Highlight for me today was just getting back on some of my favourite rides. There's some good flat rides at this park. Love the Intermin Giant Drop. Oh, coming in there, getting in it. I love the Intermin Giant Drop, of course. Really enjoy Apocalypse. Along with that as well, the Intermin Gyro Swing, did Maelstrom, and yeah, you know, it was good to get on Stormforce 10.
Of course, nearly 4 years since you've been on
Jamie, who's holding the camera over there, she's thinking, how long is this wrap up going to be?
We're going to take our time.
I've never held a camera before, like, you know, I don't want to shake it too much, don't you worry. But,
you're shaking these stocks a bit too much for me.
Well, it's been a good day. I'll be back at Drayton Manor, of course, later this year. The next vlog from here, it might be before the fireworks, but if not, I'll definitely be here for the fireworks in October. May come back before that and do a vlog as well. We'll see what happens in terms of time and other park visits. But overall, we shared our thoughts quite a bit today about what we'd like to see in the future. But let me know your thoughts. Comment down below on this video what you'd like to see happen here at Drayton Manor. Surely we've got to be seeing some sort of new ride next year in 2020. It's certainly overdue one. And we're going to be able to watch the construction of it from in here because I don't think we're going anywhere.
I don't think we're going anywhere. A Carter Steam
soon.
Fair seems out of the question right now.
Yeah, I mean, we were planning, we were going to go to Carter Steam Fair
Hey,
tonight.
we've got a good view for the fireworks. Oh wait, no, they go off behind us.
Yeah, can you imagine? We'll just get crowds of people around us. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching another vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide from Drayton Manor in Tamworth, Staffordshire. And that means it's time to give you those credits. I managed. See you later. See you later, Alex.
What? Where are you going? Sean? What? Come back.